Good afternoon, Bahir. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thank you. So we are here after a long period of collaboration because Flying Solo and the Fashion Channel work together since a lot of years. I meet you for the first time here in New York City during a New York Fashion Week. We can start by telling something about it. How is the atmosphere in New York in these days?
Oh, the atmosphere is wonderful. A lot of designers from different parts of the world came, and for us, Fashion Week, it's like a Christmas time when you see your family members. Like in Flying Solo, we say that our designers are our family members, and for example, we work with them every day, but we only see them on Fashion Weeks when they come from Japan, for example.
I've gotta be on my way, on my way. I'm looking for a better day, better day. Nothing's gonna hold me back.
Flying Solo is very famous, obviously, for people who work in fashion. Everybody knows him, but if you should explain what Flying Solo is, major to have in front of you people who know anything, who know nothing about fashion. So what is that?
Well, Flying Solo, it's the platform for emerging designers. Probably we are one of the largest, or maybe it's the largest platform for emerging designers, and it's all about collaboration. We started. Flying Solo was started from 6 designers. They really wanted to have a shop in Soho, but the rent is super high, and they decided to get together. And after they opened a little shop on Mulberry Street, with the time, more designers got interested, and after 1 year, we opened the biggest store of, like, for around probably 65 designers. It was. Right now we do have more than 200 designers with 2 stores in New York and 1 in Paris.
It's a large number of designers. Is there any country or place where fashion is growing up faster than in the past? Do you see something, some particular place, some particular people obviously coming from this place?
Well, I would say lately one of the most favorite designers are coming from Georgia. They're really young and talented designers there. Also, in the last years, a lot of talented designers coming from Middle East. I assume the Middle East is getting more open to the world, and that's why we are starting receiving more designers from this region. Yeah.
No matter who may try and tell me I'm foolish, I know that I was destined to do this. Send everybody back at home, I miss them.
And Silvia, the co-founder of Flying Solo, a great project now with more than 100 designers, or 100 right designers.
No, we have like over 300 designers now.
Over 300 designers now. And when it started, what is it? It was just an idea, just a simple idea.
We started in 2016. That was our first year. It was only 20 designers. I was part of the first batch of designers, part of like the ones that set up the project, set up the store. I'm a jewelry designer, and I still have my brand in the store, growing and growing and growing. And we started small with 20. Today we have over 300. We have 2 stores in New York, and we just opened last week our store in Paris. So the project's been growing a lot. The reason I think is because as a designer, the difficult that we had is like where to place our products in stores, because it was either they want too much product or they didn't want because it was a lot of unusual things, or They always want to take so much of our sales.
There's nowhere left to run. Someone tell me how can we stay young? Someone tell me.
Talking about the young generation of designers, your colleague told me that a lot of some designers come here directly after the special school, so they're very, very young.
So this is the other part that we do. When we curate all the designers, we don't necessarily look just for like what we think is already done. We let everybody in. Like you came out of fashion school, you have your first collection, and you come and you put your product in the store. What does that do to you? Let the public see your work and if you are smart, you will learn from the feedback from the store. That's what it was the most important thing for me to grow my brand. It was listen to the client. You can have an amazing idea, but if nobody wants to buy it, it's not a good idea.
Someone tell me how can we stay young?
Dasha, nice to meet you. Dasha
nice to meet
is
you.
here with us to talk about the importance of social media, and then you will explain us which social media in particular, the different way we use it to promote a designer, an idea, or a creative project in general.
We predominantly use Instagram just because it's the platform that most of the world is on, and it's so easy to connect with people on Instagram, so that's the platform that we use most of all, but we're also expanding into TikTok right now, so very exciting.
It's how we like our lovers.
Well, I think designers are people that are usually, they're kind of like personas, characters, right? The way that we imagine them. And social media allows the people that are following the fashion show from home to see them as real people and to see other sides of them and to get them to know them a little bit more on a personal level.
Jackie, here with me, is the head of the backstage. A very important backstage. And how many models?
We have casted around 70 models of our own, but we do have designers that also bring in their own models for a look or two, or sometimes for the full lineup.
What is the most exciting moment in a backstage?
I think the day of the show, the most exciting moment is when we call first looks before the first show, because then is when we get that adrenaline rush to get everything started.
And the most difficult one, because I suppose it's not so easy.
Yeah, so we do have a very long schedule. We do have 7 shows, and the same model might be walking 3 times for the same show. So making sure that we keep the schedule and we keep the show in a good pace, it's the most challenge for us.
The worst things that can happen in a backstage when it's full of models, when it's full of...
It's missing a look. We don't want to miss a look. We want all the looks to go down the runway. I think that is the most thing I'm most afraid of, is to miss a look. Like I haven't happened with me for a couple of years. So I'm confident that tomorrow all the looks will go down the runway and they're perfect condition.